Might have to switch that joint like that. Boom.
Dude, the fucking Democrats are like, what the fuck?
You stupid.
Stop clapping on it.
Let me see if I can
Weeks
get it
ago,
right.
I stood beneath the dome of this Capitol and proclaimed the dawn of the golden age of America. From that moment on, it has been nothing but swift and unrelenting action to usher in the greatest and most successful era in the history of our country.
Hey, turn that volume up on
We've
that.
accomplished more in 43 days.
It's close.
He wants to see it exactly.
Yeah, turn the volume up
We're
because
just getting
So it's not lagging or anything.
yeah, I got it on the screen over there.
It's close to what you said. That one was.
What on my joint?
Yeah, it's like it's pretty much all.
Now it's gonna be dead on.
There would be Biden. That's not right. Biden.
$10, bro. Somebody this is making money.
I returned to this chamber tonight to report that America's momentum is
Tulsa is
back.
hurting.
Our spirit is back. Our
Oh,
pride is
yeah,
back.
it's it
Our confidence
there.
is back. And the American dream is surging bigger
Stop,
and better
bro.
than ever before.
It's hard to not make fun of.
I know.
Like, come on,
I
man.
fought with him, but yeah, it's easy, easy
American
target.
dream is unstoppable.
That's when you're drinking.
$5,
On the
bro.
verge of a comeback, the likes of
All
which
this dude's
the
doing is
world
live
has
streaming
never
this shit.
witnessed
He's
in
leaning,
years.
bro.
$5 more, bro.
He's leaning like, oh yeah, that preparation itch is burning.
The presidential election November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all
Why are
7
you
swing
talking like that,
states,
bro?
giving us an electoral
It's really
college
bothering
rating
me.
of
I've never listened to this motherfucker before. It's funny as shit.
We won the popular
There you
vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Sounds like a robot.
You
He
stupid.
didn't he? I know, but that. Hey, malfunction, but that.
Dang.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
You don't even be saying shit.
Oh, snap. They pointing fingers and everything.
Point fingers, bro. Holy
Bird.
shit.
What in the world?
One counties in our country, 2000
This brother got a cane.
to
This dude got a cane over there.
525 on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
Oh, he's
So-
pointing right at that motherfucker. Republican motherfucker.
Now, for the first time in
Oh,
modern history,
shit.
more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever.
He said, man.
Yeah, for real? That's what's up. I can't tell, but that's what's up.
Yeah, I ain't said that.
I can't see what good's going on right now. If you say so, okay.
I'm waiting for that check that I've been talking about.
Small business optimism, so it's seeing
That's
the
like
largest
later,
1 month
though.
gain.
You're not gonna get that right now, right?
A 41-point jump.
This dude
It's like a
was
June or some
Members
shit.
are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
Ooh. Ooh.
Members are
Put your
engaged
nuts on your neck,
in breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the sergeant at arms to
Damn.
restore order to the joint
He
session.
flexed on the president, bro. I wish I would be a president. Somebody flexing with me like that.
Wow, this is wild. This is crazy.
Yo, I wish I would let a motherfucker talk to Chris.
Yo, we're watching history right
I'm the
now.
Yes,
president.
this is history in the
We're
making right
watching
now.
history right now. I watched that. Remember when?
Damn, yo,
Mr.
fucking.
Reed, take your seat.
Oh.
Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
What?
Providing that members continue to engage in willful and
Oh
concerted
my.
disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the sergeant at arms.
Yo is on his bullshit.
Stand that up for me.
remove this gentleman from the chamber.
He's smiling there.
The gentleman from the chamber. Who was it?
He was for a second. He smiled. I'm telling you. He said,
Fuck all of you, he said.
Monday. Monday.
Watch that motherfucker with the cane, bro.
He gonna fucking lift him.
So get his ass up out of here.
He gonna wash one of them bitches up with that cane.
They should get him up out of here.
He's not even walking with the cane.
Hell no. That was a weapon the whole time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fuck, they ain't even walking with
Members
the
are
cane.
directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House.
They said, get him out of here. I saw him. He wasn't using that cane. That's a weapon. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Over the past 6 weeks, I have signed nearly 100 executive orders and taken more than 400 executive actions, a record to restore common sense, safety, optimism, and wealth all across our wonderful land.
Common sense,
The
safety.
people elected me to
I
do the
love
job, and I'm doing it.
I love that. Common sense, safety. I am with that, bro. Motherfucker must have common sense.
Yeah.
I never heard that before, but that sounds good. I agree.
In fact, it has been stated by many that the first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation.
Really? Really? Is it really? I see it. I mean, I don't know. I ain't been around for all of it.
Yeah.
And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it. Within hours of taking the oath of office, I declared a national emergency on our southern border, and I deployed the U.S. military and border patrol to repel the invasion of our country. And what a job they've done. As a result, illegal border crossings last month were by far the lowest ever recorded, ever.
Wow, that's a fact. That's a fact. So you're not illegal. You're not playing.
They heard my words and they chose not to come. Much easier that way. In comparison, under Joe Biden, the worst president in American history, there were hundreds of
You were
thousands
up, man.
of
You
illegal
didn't have to go
crossings
there.
The worst
virtually all of
president.
them, including murderers, drug dealers, gang members, and people from mental institutions and insane asylums,
Let him in.
were released into our country. Who would want to do that? This is my 5th such speech to Congress. And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy or to make them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do. I could find a cure to the most devastating
He's totally
disease,
talking to
a
this side.
disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history,
America.
or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not
It's
clap,
nice to
will
look
not
at 'em.
stand, and certainly will not cheer for these
Wow.
astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
That's real shit, though. And he's the president. He's still changing shit, bro. Don't give a fuck what's decided for. He's still changing shit. He's still your president. You should clap and respect him still, bro.
So Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not join us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
Come on,
Is anybody gonna stand? No?
Must steals. Oh shit. Yo.
He ain't get.
There was a few Musk steals signs.
Oh shit! Is it
Every
Musk
day my
steals?
administration is
Yeah.
fighting to deliver the
What the fuck? I just saw
change
3 of
America
them.
needs to
Yeah.
bring a future
Yeah.
Oh
that
my
America
God.
deserves, and we're doing it. This is a time for big dreams and bold action. Upon taking office, I imposed an immediate freeze on all federal hiring, a freeze
Let's
on all
go.
new federal
Hell
regulations, and a freeze on all foreign
He's a
aid.
liar. America has fallen. Nice job, officer. Great job.
I terminated the ridiculous Green New Scam.
Philadelphia
I withdrew
Eagles.
from the unfair Paris Climate Accord, which was
That's
costing
what they
us
put in the chat.
billions of
Philadelphia
dollars
Eagles.
that other
They
countries were
got the
not
right
paying.
team.
Hell
I
yeah.
withdrew from the
So fuck
corrupt
what you got going on.
World
Eagles,
Health
baby.
Organization.
All right. Well, we're talking about the World Health Organization.
And I also withdrew from the anti-American UN Human Rights Council. We ended all of Biden's environmental restrictions that were making our country far less safe and totally unaffordable. And importantly, we ended the last administration's insane electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto workers and companies from economic destruction.
A lot of people like that.
To unshackle
Oh, that's right. Everybody
our
gonna clap over
economy,
there.
I have directed that
How'd you a
for
nasty
every
motherfucker.
one new
Excuse me,
regulation,
everybody.
10 old regulations must be eliminated, just like I did in my very successful first term.
Philly, question 10, question mark, travel 100.
And in that first term, we set records on ending unnecessary rules and regulations like no other.
You had to tune it in, didn't you? Yeah, you had to adjust
We
the
order
travel,
all
huh?
federal workers to return to the office. They will either show
start
up for
talking lower?
work in person
Turn that up
or
some.
be removed
No,
from their
don't
job.
turn it up.
Oh, you can hear it
No,
again?
I was listening to it on the phone, bro. That
He
shit was
adjusted
loud as
it.
fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
adjusted it.
Cool.
It's just like almost all the way down. It was fucking loud as shit.
Thank you. Good money.
And we have ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president is allowed to viciously prosecute his political
That
opponent
phone picked up
like
a lot.
me. How did that
This
work
phone does
out?
pick up. That's a good phone to do.
Not too good.
And they pick up everything.
I can barely hear that shit. I turn this shit on the phone, but I can't hear.
You gotta do something with the phone or something, because that shit's loud, bro.
Just turn it.
Let's
go ahead. Doesn't have to turn it down more than first.
Oh, yeah, that high. Turn
Government
it back.
censorship and brought back free
That's 40.
speech in America.
40.
It's back.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect. Barry Bonds.
And 2 days
Didn't
ago,
Trump
I
with
signed
the
an
something
order making
very
English
bad
the official
yeah.
language of
Just
the
need to
United
stop it.
States of America.
If you're on the phone, you can stop the comments.
Barry Bonds came across this to something ignorant. I couldn't catch
That
it.
probably wasn't a real Barry Bonds.
Probably
I
not.
renamed the Gulf of
Probably
Mexico
not saying
the
something
Gulf of
ignorant. No, hell
America.
no.
We renamed it.
All from Mexico.
A lot of people didn't cheer for that. It didn't sound like. No, man.
The old lady
And
looking over there.
likewise, I renamed for a great president, William McKinley, Mount McKinley again.
He's leaned up all up on that motherfucker. Like,
I'm no good at motherfucking phone.
yeah, I'm chilling. I'm
So-called
chilling.
diversity, equity, and inclusion policies all across the entire federal government and indeed the private sector and our military. And our country will be woke no longer.
Woke no
We
longer.
believe that whether you are a doctor, an accountant, a lawyer, or an air traffic controller, you should be hired and promoted based on skill and competence, not race or gender.
Or background check.
There you go.
Or background check, bro. Come on.
It's a
Throw it in there.
background check.
Throw it in there. Come on.
You
Because
should
that
be
fucks a
hired
lot of good contractors
based
up.
on merit. And the Supreme Court, in a brave and very powerful decision, has allowed us to do so. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have removed the poison of critical race theory from our public schools, and I signed an order making it the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Yes, sir. Agree with that. He's a traitor.
The comments are crazy.
Yeah, they definitely are. They say some
I
foul
also
shit.
signed an executive order to ban men from playing in women's sports.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's bullshit. That's so unfair. A man being a woman plays in this sport, they're gonna dominate it. They're still a man.
3 years ago, Peyton McNabb was an all-star high school athlete, one of the best, preparing for a future in college sports. But when her girls' volleyball match was invaded by a male, he smashed the ball so hard in Peyton's face, causing traumatic brain injury,
Damn.
partially paralyzing her right side,
Holy shit.
ending her athletic career. It was a shot like she's never seen before.
You think? It came from a man, of course. Doing spike damage is way harder than a female.
And Peyton, from now on, schools
What
will
we're
kick
watching?
the men off the girls' team, or
This
they
is
will
Trump
lose
giving the
all
speech to
federal
Congress.
funding.
Hey, isn't that what it is?
Yeah. Damn. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was a situation, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, men are way stronger than
Of
women.
course, that, but I didn't. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some, but on a regular basis, most
Yeah,
definitely.
for it to have been an accident.
Volleyball?
Well,
Damn.
he said
You really
no.
want to see
He said
numbers?
no longer
Just take a
can
look at
men
what happened in the
like
women's boxing,
aggressive
weightlifting,
females
track
Oh, yeah.
and
play
field,
female
swimming,
sport.
recycling,
Because there was
where
a
a man
girl.
recently finished
She was
a
a
long
volleyball
distance
player.
That was
race
her.
Yeah,
5
he smashed her
hours
face
and
the
14
fuck in.
minutes.
She wasn't used.
ahead
Yeah.
of a woman. For
She used to
a
play
new record
volleyball?
by-
No, not her. He was just saying in general.
broke the
I think that
record
was the
by
girl.
5
It might have been. I
hours.
don't know.
It's demeaning for women.
That
It's
is
very bad
crazy.
for our country. We're
Broke
not
the
gonna
record
put
by
up
5
with it
hours.
any longer.
That's wild. He said we were watching the end of America. DJ said something I can't even.
We're bringing back lynching.
What I have just described is only a small fraction of the common sense revolution that is now, because of us, sweeping the entire world. Common sense has become a common theme, and we will never go back. Never. Never gonna let that happen.
Never go back. Oh shit, look at the fucking chat, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Rescue
Yo! What the fuck? What the
working
fuck?
families.
Oh,
You know,
yo.
from the last
how many
administration.
people are watching this right now?
Holy shit! The whole nation.
Inflation nightmare.
235,000 people.
Well, yeah, that's not how it but
This isn't Fox News or nothing, though. This is
That's a lot.
Associated
And
Press.
drove the necessities of
That's
life out of
crazy.
reach. for
Holy fuck.
millions
Why
and
did it just go
millions
like
of
that, though?
Americans. It never had
We've
anything
been watching
like
it the whole time.
We suffered the worst inflation in 48 years, but perhaps even in the history of our country. They're not sure. As president, I'm fighting every day to reverse this damage and make America affordable again.
This is crazy.
Make America affordable again.
Y'all want to see what the comments saying? I'm gonna show y'all what the
Slow
comments
down
saying
that
after
wild,
it's slowing
bro. Why
down.
were they going crazy like
Yeah,
that?
look, now it's slowed down.
Joe
Boom,
Biden
I'll leave
especially
it right
let the
there.
price of eggs get out of control.
That's what I was gonna say. Eggs are
The
crazy.
egg
Because of
price is
swine
out
flu.
of
Biden.
control.
Swine flu, bro. That's why it's
We're
so
working
bad.
hard to get it
Bird
back.
flu?
Or bird flu, yeah. Bird flu.
Swine
Not swine
flu.
flu, bird flu.
Big.
Fuck.
Inherited
Yeah.
a total
swine flu
mess
is
from
big.
the previous administration. Do a good job.
What are you talking about? Aren't Indian white?
What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
You look white as we do. What are you talking about?
He's white and Mexican.
The previous
That's what he told
administration
us,
cut the
anyway.
number of new oil
Well,
and
we had
gas
to
stations
answer
by
that. He got some
95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now.
Dude, that chat was going crazy. I think there seemed a spike in the amount of people watching in that time.
And frankly, we have never seen anything like it. That's why on my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency. As you've heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
Drill, baby, drill. Drill them holes, boys.
My administration is also working on a gigantic natural gas pipeline in Alaska, among the largest in the world, where Japan, South Korea, and other nations want to be our partner with investments of trillions of dollars each. There's never been anything like that one. It will be truly spectacular. It's all set to go. The permitting is gotten. And later this week, I will also take historic action to dramatically expand production of critical minerals and rare earths here in the
I
USA.
wanted to see the spike in the how many people were watching. Because it was going just like this. Anyway.
And it probably jumped like $1 million real quick or something. Like
Something happened.
To further combat inflation,
That's
we
what
will not
happens
only
with
reducing
this
the
shit.
cost of energy, but will be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
What, that was just a route too? Somebody just said drill, daddy, drill.
Government efficiency. Doge. Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
Oh shit, we about to get busy now. Now we about to talk Elon and shit. We about to get busy.
Which is headed by Elon Musk.
Oh shit, he's out there.
Yeah, it is. He's like, let's go, big shit, baby. We're gonna do big shit.
Yeah, did he just throw the diamond out there? Did he low-key just throw the diamond? He threw the diamond. I seen it. I'm clipping it.
Look, it's his hands. He's like,
so let me stop. Let me stop with the conspiracy theory.
he went like this too.
He didn't need this.
1 second.
He didn't need this. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe. They just don't want
He
to
didn't
admit
need
that.
this money.
Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified. $22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens. $45 million for diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. Nobody knows what
So
that
he
is.
just don't be knowing what to do with his hands and stuff.
$8 million to promote LGBTQI+ in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million
shit
for
on all of them, bro.
and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million. $8 million for making mice transgender.
What?
Whoa!
80 million? They just said $80
$32 million
million.
for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million for male circumcision in Mozambique.
What?
$20 million for the Arab Sesame Street
Whoa!
in the Middle East.
Arab Sesame
$20
Street.
million for a program. $1.9 billion to recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's involved. Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her?
Oh, he said we know she's involved.
Damn.
Damn, Stacey.
They threw her against the wall. That's stuck. Splat.
Monitoring. $1.5 billion for voter confidence.
Bro, he's letting it all go out right now.
Oh yeah, he's letting the whole
$14 million
basket fall
for
out, bro.
social cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City.
They took over the rich, bro. They took over the rich.
He's running it down, bro. Like, this is how much money we could be saving.
Yeah,
Local
saving.
climate action innovation.
Because that's how much money they're spending on
Yeah,
bullshit.
but they could have been spending
$42
on other
million
shit.
That's what I'm saying. He's running it down. That's how much money they could save if they weren't wasting on bullshit.
$14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia. Asia's doing very well with learning.
Oh, shit.
I hope so.
$1 million for contracts at the Department.
Motherfucker, you want to learn? Come to America. Like,
Most
you
ever
want
paid.
to come
They
here.
want our money. They want
Under
none
the
of
Trump
that.
administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to
Scams are
talk
bad.
about them.
Very
They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found
Headed up by
hundreds of
Elon.
billions of dollars of fraud.
He pretty much just said Elon is.
I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite part of what's going on is them auditing the world.
He pretty much just said Elon was the head of the Secret Service and is the Secret Service. He's that motherfucking bad. It's pretty much what he just said.
Yes.
Without saying it.
And reduced our debt.
Think about all that shit they just
inflation
found. That's
and
a lot.
other things.
Yeah.
Taking back a lot of that.
Elon-
It's only been 6 weeks.
Elon
Yeah.
Elon is scary good with computers, bro. It's scary what he can do.
Numbers. He just sees them.
It is scary as fuck.
You see him on a
Elon is,
chalkboard, he sees it right in front of him.
Ain't I got a cigar anywhere?
he's probably the smartest motherfucker that's ever been on this
I got
planet.
some.
We're also
Somebody try one.
identifying shocking levels of incompetence
Yeah,
and
you know it. You
wrongful
know he
fraud
turned that
in
one.
the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely
What
on.
about the future seniors?
Believe it or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members
He's got every dollar down, son. We're just saying this shit in his ear.
100 to 109 years
And
old.
we're gonna touch on everything.
It lists 3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them.
What?
I know some people that are
110,
rather
119?
elderly,
Who
but
lived that
not
old?
elderly. 3.47 million people from ages 120.
Could you imagine living until 119 years old, bro? Oh my
3.9
God.
million
Coming
people
out.
from ages 130 to
Falling off at 90,
139.
but still good for 30 some more years.
3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149. And money is being paid to many of them. And we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it.
How'd that be?
There's a lot of money is laid out to
Smash
people.
that.
Yeah, I bet you
Because it
would.
just keeps getting paid
Yeah.
and paid, and nobody does, and it really hurts Social Security. It
Somebody
hurts
said
our
false
country. 1.3
news.
million
This
people
ain't
from
false
ages
news, Shorty. This ain't false,
150 to
sweetheart.
159,
It's hard to come up with that kind of numbers.
This ain't false.
130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
What?
We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking cocky, motherfucker, man. It's cocky as a bitch. That's cool, man.
This is off the dome, like he said that shit right off the top of the head.
No, those are teleprompters.
Yeah, if you-
I know, but like that
But a
was
lot of stuff is off the cuff.
that was off the top of the
Yeah,
dome.
a lot of his shit is off the
Yeah,
cuff.
yeah, yeah. The facts are on the teleprompter,
but
that's it.
He mixes it up with his own
Is
shit.
listed at 360 years of age. More than 100 years. More than 100 years older than our country. but we're going to find out where that money's going. And it's not going to be pretty. By slashing all of the fraud, waste, and theft we can find, we will defeat inflation, bring down mortgage rates, lower car payments and grocery prices, protect our seniors, and put more money in the pockets of Americans.
We're not worried about the seniors. We're worried about the ones that are going to be the seniors.
They kind of worried about everybody.
Yeah. The seniors got their shit right now. They're gonna die soon.
That's right. He ain't gonna be thinking that way when he's a senior.
He's saying, but you gotta think about the ones that are going to be the seniors.
If I was a senior, I'd be like,
Near future,
I get what you're saying.
in 24 years, balance the federal budget. We're going to balance it.
Balance it, please, dude. Do something. We need that fucking. What happened to 75-cent gas? 50-cent gas.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
How's it more cars and gas costs more? They don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. How's it more people buying it and
With
it costs
that goal
more?
in mind, we have developed in great detail what we are calling the Gold Card,
I
which
guess because
goes
they're
on
using
sale
so
Wait.
much of
very
it.
soon. For $5 million, we will allow the most successful job-creating people from all over the world to buy a path to U.S. citizenship. It's like the green card, but better and more sophisticated.
A $5 million gold
These
card
people will have to pay tax in our country.
Yeah.
for people that don't live here. Damn,
But it's gotta be a
that
U.S.
has some
business.
dough not to come here.
It's gotta be a U.S. business.
Yeah, you can't be on the bullshit. You don't have
Taking
to.
colleges and paying for them so that we can keep them in our
see,
country
Trump.
instead of having them being forced out.
I didn't know he was gonna do
Number one at
that.
the top school
I
as an
thought he was
example,
gonna
being
say, "Fuck
forced
y'all."
out and not being allowed to stay and create tremendous numbers of jobs and great success for a company out there.
This is
So
Elon
while we
Musk.
take
That's
out
Elon Musk
the
thing.
criminals,
You come
killers,
from
traffickers,
South
and
Africa,
child predators
making all this.
who are allowed to enter our country under the open border policy of these people, the Democrats, the Biden administration, the open border insane policies that
That's
you've
the
allowed
rich.
to destroy our country. We will now bring in brilliant, hardworking, job-creating people. They're
He's
going to pay a
selling
lot
their
of
dream.
money, and we're going to reduce our debt with that money.
I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I don't be knowing what the hell be going on, but sometimes I be hit.
Yeah.
Americans
I'm like,
have given us a mandate for bold and profound change. For nearly 100 years, the federal bureaucracy has grown until it has crushed our freedoms, ballooned our deficits, and held back America's potential in every
he
possible
said charge
way.
him for the show.
A nation founded by pioneers and risk takers now drowns under millions and millions of pages of regulations and debt. Approvals that should take 10 days to get instead take 10 years, 15 years, and even 20 years before you're rejected. Meanwhile, we have hundreds of thousands of federal workers who have not been showing up to work. My administration will reclaim power from this unaccountable bureaucracy, and we will restore true democracy to America again. And any federal bureaucrat who resists this change will be removed from office immediately.
Damn. Whoa.
Because we are draining the swamp. It's very simple.
Oh,
And the days
shit.
of rule by unelected bureaucrats are over.
Well, I'm not sure. This cigarette for this is gonna blow up.
And my man,
And the
he's
next
blowing up.
phase of our plan to deliver the greatest economy in history is for this Congress to pass tax cuts for everybody. They're in there, they're waiting for you to vote. And I'm sure that the people on my right, I don't mean the Republican right, but my right here. I don't believe
Disrespect
that
me, but
people will
disrespect
ever vote
you.
you into office. So I'm doing you a big favor by telling you that. But I know this group is going to be voting for the tax.
Yeah. They said, we rocking with you, gold.
Hey, yo, this is definitely be the wildest shit in the world to watch.
Yeah, it does. Y'all lets it hang,
Imagine being
son.
from a different country, like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Trump lets it hang, son. This shit hits ankles. He lets it hang.
All across the board. And to get urgently needed relief to Americans hit especially hard by inflation, I'm calling for no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on social security benefits for our great seniors.
Good bullshit.
That's good. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah, why am I working these
That's all right.
hours for nothing?
It sounds good to me, though. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie.
yeah. I ain't never heard that before. That sounds good as a bitch. No tax on overtime. Because overtime is crushing you when you do overtime.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm making more, but look at the taxes you're taking
Yeah,
out.
there's a certain limit.
If
10
they don't
hours,
tax
maybe.
it, bro, your
10
check
hours.
will be big, son.
It's nothing out of it, because the employers still got to pay the same amount. So it's nothing out of the employer's pocket.
It's like
just the
watching a
taxes.
snake.
Right.
The employer doesn't matter. It doesn't care to see. It's already putting that money out.
Oh, this shit don't sound fair. It just sounds like it's action.
It's a beautiful word,
You know?
isn't it?
Sounds
along with
realistic.
our other policies
Trump not
will
started this
Yeah.
album.
allow our auto
That's what
industry
Jesus
to
did. Trump not started this
absolutely
album.
boom.
She already started this album. You heard the
Yeah,
conversation.
he been going on and on and on
In
about.
fact,
And then
already
most
numerous
people
car
there
companies
fall
have
asleep.
announced that they will be building massive
Maybe.
automobile plants in America, with Honda just announcing a new
funny.
plant in Indiana, one of the largest anywhere in the world.
American-made Japanese cars.
And this has taken place
Let's get the
since
Canada,
our
boss.
great victory on November 5th, a date which will hopefully
I
go
have
down as one of the
nauseated
most
this
important
lesson.
in the history of our country.
I mean,
In addition, as part of our tax cuts, we want to cut taxes on domestic production and all manufacturing. And just as we did before, we will provide 100% expensing. It will be retroactive to January 20th, 2025. And it was one of the main reasons why our tax cuts were so successful in our
This is
first
what
term,
for
giving
Jesus,
us
okay.
the most successful economy in the history of our country. First term. We had a great first term. If you don't make your product in America, however, under the Trump administration, you will pay a tariff, and in some cases, a rather large one. Other countries have used tariffs against us for decades, and now it's our turn to start using them against those other countries. On average, the
appreciate
European
that,
Union,
family.
China, Brazil, India, Mexico, and Canada, have you heard of them? And countless other nations charge us tremendously higher tariffs than we charge them. It's very unfair. India charges us auto tariffs higher than 100%. China's average tariff on our products is twice what we charge them.
Dang
South
it.
Korea's average tariff is 4 times higher. Think of that, 4
Why the
times
fuck
higher.
we hooking them up then,
We give so
motherfucker?
much help militarily and in so many other ways to
Damn.
South Korea.
Ain't nobody
That's
show
what
USA
happens.
love.
This is happening by
When we cut them
friend and foe.
breaks, that's
This
crazy.
system is not fair to the United States and never was.
It
And
don't
so on
sound
April
like it.
2nd, I wanted to make it April 1st, but I didn't want to be accused of April Fool's Day. That's not just one day we
Yeah,
cost
it's
us a lot of money. But we're going to do it in
I didn't want it
April.
to seem like
I'm
a
very
joke.
superstitious person. April 2nd, reciprocal tariffs kick in. And whatever they tariff us, other countries, we will tariff them. That's reciprocal, back and forth. Whatever they tax us,
That's how it should
we
be.
will tax them.
Sounds about right, though. I ain't gonna lie, that sound about right.
That's how it should be. How am I gonna look out for you and you whack my motherfucking head every time? That shit don't even sound
We will
right.
do non-monetary barriers to keep them out of our market. There's a lot of that too. They don't even allow us in their market. We will take in trillions and trillions of dollars and create jobs like we have never seen before. I did it with China and I did it with others, and the Biden administration couldn't do anything about it because there was so much money they couldn't do anything about it.
True.
We've been ripped off for decades by nearly every country on earth, and we will not let that happen any longer.
That's right. That's right. Stand on my shit. You motherfuckers ain't beating us no more.
Well,
Much has
it's a
been
good chance we see another war in my lifetime.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm standing on 10 toes, motherfucker.
Fentanyl come into our country at levels never seen before, killing hundreds of thousands of our citizens and many very young, beautiful people, destroying families. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They are, in effect, receiving subsidies of hundreds of billions of dollars. We pay subsidies to Canada and to Mexico of hundreds of billions of dollars, and the United States will not be doing that any longer. We're not going to do it any longer.
Oh, then we should have money go crazy. We should have plenty of money.
Thanks to our America First policies we're putting into place, we have had $1.7 trillion of new investment in America in just the past few weeks. The combination of the election and our economic policies that people of SoftBank, one of the most brilliant anywhere in the world, announced a $200 billion investment. OpenAI and Oracle, Larry Ellison, announced $500 billion investment, which they wouldn't have done if Kamala had won. Apple announced $500 billion investment. Tim Cook called me. He said, I cannot spend it fast enough. It's going to be much higher than that, I believe. They'll be building their plants here instead of in China. And just yesterday, Taiwan Semiconductor, the biggest in the world, most powerful in the world, has a tremendous amount, 97% of the market, announced a $165 billion investment to build the most powerful chips on earth right here in the USA. And we're not giving them any money. Your CHIPS Act is a horrible, horrible thing. We give hundreds of billions of dollars, and it doesn't mean a thing. They take our money and they don't spend it. All that meant to them, we're giving them no money. All that was important to them was they didn't want to pay the tariffs, so they came and they're building, and many other companies are coming. We don't have to give them money. We just want to protect our businesses and our people, and they will come because they won't have to pay tariffs if they build in America. So it's very amazing. You should get rid of the CHIP Act, and whatever's left over, Mr. Speaker, you should use it to reduce debt or any other reason you want to. Our new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the farmer.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, it's get off the couch season.
Who will now be selling into our
get your ass to work.
USA
Small
because
business
nobody
is
is
about
going
to
to
be
be
fucking
able
blowed
to
up.
compete with
I
you.
ain't gonna lie, I'm loving these taxes, man.
Goods that come in from other countries and companies, they're
One,
unequally
yeah, bro.
in a
Whoever this
bad
fucking
position in so many different
getting a
ways.
lot of
They're
money.
unexpected.
They're cutting
Maybe
they're
very
cutting
dirty,
off a lot of costs.
disgusting, and they come in and they pour
They're
in.
trimming that
They
shit
hurt our
by the
American
trillions.
farmers. The tariffs will go
Port
on
back to Zelensky.
agricultural product coming into America, and our farmers starting on April 2nd. It may be a little bit of an adjustment period. We had that before when I made the deal with China, $50 billion of purchases, and I said, just bear with me, and they did. They did. Probably have to bear with me again, and this will be even better. That was great. The problem with it was that Biden didn't enforce it. He didn't enforce it. $50 billion of purchases, and we were doing great, but Biden did not enforce it, and it hurt our farmers. But our farmers are going to have a field day right now. So to our farmers, Have a
No
lot
pun
of
intended.
fun. I love you too.
Farmer's gonna have
I
a
love
field
you
day.
too.
Oh yeah. No they're dropping puns and don't even realize it.
Steel, because if we don't have, as an example, steel and lots of other things, we don't have a military, and frankly, we just won't have a country very long. Here today is a proud American steelworker, fantastic person from Decatur, Alabama, Jeff Denard. Has been working in the same steel plant for 27 years in a job that has allowed him to serve as the captain of his local volunteer fire department, raised 7 children with his beautiful wife, Nicole,
7 kids.
and over the years provide a loving home for more than 40 foster children. So great.
Damn.
7 plus foster.
I mean, big respect, man. That's a lot.
Yeah, 7.
Black power. Oh, and that's the black guy? Shit. With the cowboy hat and the Texas flag.
Thank you, Jeff.
What is this more fun, Tony? What are you talking about?
Stories like Jeff's remind us that tariffs are not just about protecting American jobs.
That is
They're about
crazy.
protecting the soul of our country. Tariffs are about making America rich again and making America great again, and it's happening, and it will happen rather quickly. There'll be a little disturbance, but we're okay with that. It won't be much. No, you're not at all. And look where Biden took us, very low, the lowest we've ever been. Jeff, I want to thank you very much, and I also want to recognize another person who has devoted herself to foster care community. She works so hard on it. A very loving person, our magnificent First Lady of the United States.
Checking the watch. What time is it? 7. Hey, we're running late, boys.
Shoot, the president got to make sure he getting some after this too. You know, hey, look, make sure I show her some love. That way, when I get home tonight, you know, shoot, he ain't stupid.
Yielded incredible results, helping prepare our nation's future leaders as they enter the workforce. First Lady is joined by 2 impressive young women, very impressive. Haley Ferguson, who benefited from the First Lady's Fostering the Future initiative and is poised to complete her education and become a teacher. And Elliston Berry, who became a victim of an illicit deepfake image produced by a peer. With Elliston's help, the Senate just passed the Take It Down Act, and this is so important. Thank you very much, John. John Thune, thank you. Stand up, John. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Stand up, John.
Thank you all very much. Thank you. And thank you to John Thune and the Senate.
You see that face she gave?
John Thune and the
Publication
Senate.
of such images online is terrible.
She's
terrible
fine,
thing.
bro. She's
And
fine.
once it passes the House, I look forward
stop talking
to
about it.
signing
Try
that
to stand
bill
up.
into
Trump got him a
law.
bad wife,
you.
bro.
And I'm going to use that bill for myself too, if you don't mind. Because nobody gets
Oh, yeah?
worse than I do online. No,
Oh, yeah.
that's great. Thank you very much to the Senate. Thank you. But if we truly care about protecting Americans' children, no step is more crucial than securing America's borders. Over the past 4 years, 21 million people poured into the United States. Many of them were murderers, human traffickers, gang members, and other criminals from the streets of dangerous cities all throughout the world. Because of Joe Biden's insane and very dangerous open border policies, they are now strongly embedded in our country, but we are getting them out and getting them out fast.
Get him out, get him out.
And I want to thank Tom Holman and Christy. I want to thank you and Paul of Border Patrol. I want to thank you. What a job.
Somebody
they've all
paid
done.
money to say
Everybody,
that.
Border Patrol, ICE. Well, law enforcement in general is incredible. We have to take care of our law enforcement. Have to.
Yeah. You gotta weed them up on the job too.
Last year, a brilliant 22-year-old nursing student named Lakin Riley, the best in her class, admired by everybody,
Lincoln
went out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia. That morning, Lakin was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered.
Oh, wow.
Lakin was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien gang member who was arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Lakin's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Lauren.
Dude, that motherfucker. He like,
Yeah, he's fucking real, bro. He's not playing around. No one.
like, really?
You do some stupid shit if you want to do. Not
See, she's gonna look like when she gets older.
He was protecting his
Last
life
year, I
right
told
now, bro.
Lakin's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain. That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your
Nah, you ain't missing
47th
nothing, Carl.
president mandates the detention of all
Missed
dangerous
everything, Kyle.
criminal aliens who threaten public safety. It's a very strong, powerful act.
There's my check.
How many people have this? They're just powerful. All them powerful ass people, bro.
It's
You
called
know much
the
power is sitting in that
Lakin
room
Riley
right now?
Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never ever forget our beautiful Lakin Hope Riley.
Yeah, it's fucking
She's just over that shit. She
Since taking
I'm
office,
sure
my
they got shades
administration
and
has
shit with
launched
the money
the
and
most
shit.
sweeping
They not,
border and
but
immigration crackdown in American history,
you gotta pay
and
me
we
for my
quickly
hands for
achieved
my
the
business.
lowest numbers of illegal border crossers ever recorded. Thank you.
back to the border crossing. Started with the border crossings, we're gonna end with the border crossings.
The media and our friends in the Democrat Party kept saying we needed new legislation, we must have legislation to secure the border. But it turned out that all we really needed
His legs must
Was a
still
new
up and
president.
down, up and down, up and down. Just stay standing. That's what I'm talking about.
thank you.
Chug, chug,
Joe Biden
chug,
didn't
chug.
just open
Chug,
our
chug,
borders
chug,
to
yeah.
aliens over them to overwhelm our schools, hospitals, and communities throughout the country. Entire towns like Aurora, Colorado, and Springfield, Ohio, buckled under the weight of the migrant occupation and corruption like nobody's ever seen before. Beautiful towns destroyed. Now, just as I promised in my inaugural address, we are achieving the great liberation of America.
Titanic. Nice.
Damn.
They ain't showing no more signs. They ain't
There's
showing no more
much work to
signs.
be done. Here
Damn,
tonight is a
bro.
woman.
You better be protected with security guards when he leaves,
Alexis
bro.
and Gary.
Get a guy with a cane out, a fake cane.
Last June,
Them all had a gun in them.
But he was there for Trump, wasn't he? Or was he against him?
Well, he was
Going
on
to
the
a
side.
nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America by the last administration through their ridiculous open border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation
What
greatly.
disgusting motherfuckers.
Alexis
Can't watch Red Blood on Neo Live
They
TV.
get this funny
Remember
They
your
really shot smooth
magnificent
off,
daughter,
bro.
and earlier tonight I signed an order.
Raping and killing a 12-year-old girl in their head shot, bro.
One thing I've learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much, she loved nature. Across Galveston Bay, from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife
Just stay
refuge.
standing up.
A
Stay standing up.
pristine, peaceful,
Yeah.
34,000 acre sanctuary for all of God's
I'm
creatures.
fucking 35.
On the edge
I'm
of the
tired of standing
Gulf of
sitting down,
America.
standing up. Like, really? Come on,
Alexis,
man.
moments ago, I formally renamed that
Stay standing up.
refuge
I turned
in
37
loving
in 2
memory of
days.
your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would,
President.
may I have the order?
Tomorrow's the 5th.
We just had an order.
So my birthday's Friday. And Thursday.
Thank you very much. All 3 savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's murders were
Excuse me,
members
sir.
of the Venezuelan prison gang, the toughest gang they say in the world, known as Tren de Aragua. 2 weeks ago, I officially designated this gang, along with MS-13 and the bloodthirsty Mexican drug cartels, as foreign terrorist organizations. They are now officially in the same category as ISIS, and
There's
that's not
30
good for
people
them.
watching.
I know. I've been
Countless
watching that.
thousands of these terrorists were welcomed
Oh,
into
seen
the
that
U.S.
shit.
by the Biden administration.
Motherfuckers
But
interesting.
now every
That's
last
up.
one will be rounded up and forcibly
What about how
removed
to
from our
play it?
country
What about how
wall,
to play it?
if they're too dangerous, put in jails, standing trial in this
How
country,
to
because
play
we
it?
don't
So
want
in the
them
street.
to come back ever. With us this evening is a warrior on the front lines of that battle, Border Patrol
Johnny
Agent
Bravo.
Roberto Ortiz. Great guy.
Yeah, bro. Wrap you up, sir.
Johnny Bravo, chill out. He look like a villain though, I ain't gonna lie.
You look like you be an evil cop. Like, man,
He's
come
like-
on, man.
He's like, he cut your head smooth off with a sword. Swat!
In January,
Bye-bye.
Roberto
You
and
double
another
this
agent were
Roberto.
patrolling by
Roberto.
the Rio
Roberto,
Grande
how'd the mom say it?
known
Waterboy?
as
Roberto.
Cartel Island. Doesn't sound too
Roberto.
decent.
Yeah.
When heavily armed gunmen started shooting at them, Roberto saw that his partner was totally exposed, great danger, and he leapt into action, returning fire and providing crucial seconds for his fellow agent to seek safety, just barely.
Shaking.
I have some of the prints of that event, and it was
Did
not
someone
good.
say what?
Agent Ortiz,
Yeah,
we
huh?
salute you for your great courage and
They're saying all types of crazy
They
shit.
couldn't read that one.
Somebody said fumble,
Couldn't
boo.
read that one. They said, did somebody say that? Did somebody say the N-word?
Congratulations. Yeah, see, motherfuckers are going to nurse, bro. That shit's crazy. MF. USA. When do eggs go down?
See, if you're on the phone, you can stop. On the phone, you can stop the
Slow it
chat.
down and see
Watch
what
it to
one by
do
one.
on my many calls.
You need a touchscreen TV,
You
bro.
be there all day long and try
Wait,
to
they make a
one by
touchscreen
one.
TV?
The territory to the
What,
immediate
pause it,
south
move
of the
it
border
up?
Stop it,
is now
Mike.
dominated
Move it.
entirely by criminal cartels that murder, rape, torture, and
Yo,
exercise
he's been on this
total
shit for a
control.
minute.
They have
Yeah.
total control.
What's he going to 10:30?
Blabber,
Posing a
blabber,
great threat to
blabber.
our national security.
Talking big ass
Cartels
money
are waging
now.
war in America,
He's
and
talking
it's time
crazy
for
money
America
numbers,
to
bro.
wage war on the cartels, which we are.
Money numbers that, yeah.
Military war,
Motherfuckers never heard think about half by themselves. There's not even a trillionaire on this planet.
5 nights ago,
He's talking about trillions. There's no one single person that owns $1 trillion.
tariff
Elon Musk,
policies
he's the
being
closest.
imposed.
He's got like 400 some billion.
Handed over to us 29 of the biggest cartel leaders in their country. That has never happened before. They want to make us happy. First time ever. But we need Mexico and Canada to do much more than they've done. They have to stop the fentanyl and drugs pouring into the USA. They're going to stop it.
They're
I've
gonna
sent
stop it.
Congress a detailed funding request
They're gonna
laying
stop
out
it.
exactly how we will eliminate these threats to protect our homeland and complete the largest deportation operation in American history, larger even than current record holder President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a moderate man, but someone who believed very strongly in borders. Americans expect Congress to send me this funding without delay so I can sign it into law. So, Mr. Speaker, John Thune, both of you, I hope you're going to be able to do that, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. Mr. Leader, thank you. Thank you very much. And let's get it to me. I'll sign it so fast, you won't even believe it.
Good. Is that
Right now.
right?
Do it now. Right
Is that
now.
right? Break the fuck down. Come on with it. Let's sign that this. One
And as
time,
we
one
reclaim
time.
our sovereignty, we must also
All
bring
the-
back law and order to our cities and towns. In recent years, our justice system has been turned upside down by radical left lunatics.
Left
Many
lunatics.
jurisdictions virtually seized
Talking right
enforcing
through them
the
now.
law against dangerous repeat offenders while weaponizing law enforcement against political opponents like me. My administration has acted swiftly and decisively to restore fair, equal, and impartial
As they stand
justice
there and looks
under
at
the
them.
constitutional rule of law, starting at the FBI and
Bro, for
the
this dude to be like 80 years old, he moves pretty good. He's like,
He's like,
cash,
switching
wherever you may
around.
be.
Like,
Good luck.
yeah, I got
Good
this.
luck. Hand
He's a smooth character, bro.
yeah.
So important. Gonna do a great
He's
job.
got money.
He ain't got that money swag, bro. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
We get all the vitamins.
He says, fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck how you gonna go about it.
They've already started very strong. They're going to do a fantastic job. You're going to be very proud of them. We're also once again giving our police officers the support, protection, and respect they so dearly deserve. They have to get it. They have such a hard, dangerous job, but we're going to make it less dangerous. The problem is the bad guys
We
don't
know you all
respect
are with
it.
all
They're
this
starting
fucking
to respect
goddamn
it, and they soon will
computers and
respect
shit.
it. This also includes our great fire departments throughout the country. Our
They're gonna have a
firemen
robot come lock
women
you up
are
before you know
unbelievable
it.
people.
Trust and believe that so you don't kill nobody. So if they kill somebody, they're killing the robot, not a human. Watch what the fuck I tell you, bro. I'm being dead ass serious. You run from that son of a bitch if you want to.
31-year-old New York police officer Jonathan Diller, unbelievably wonderful person and a great officer, was gunned down at a traffic stop on Long Island. I went to his funeral. The vicious criminal charged with his murder had 21 prior arrests, and they were rough arrests. He was a real bad one. The thug in the seat next to him had 14 prior arrests and went by the name of Killer. He was Killer. He killed other people, they say, a lot of them. I attended all
They say a lot of them.
He makes his own memes, bro. Like, he's just a meme machine. he's a meme machine.
They say a lot of them. Who's they? Who's that?
Stephanie, thank you very much.
Tell me who the fuck they is, bro. Cause Killer needs to go tighten them up too. Ain't gonna miss them bitches when he's doing it. Could you imagine having the name Killer and being a killer?
Stephanie, we're going to make sure that Ryan knows his dad was a true hero, New York's finest.
Don't call me that. What?
And we're going to get these
Killer.
cold-blooded killers and repeat offenders off our streets, and we're going to do it fast. Got to stop it. They get out with 28 arrests. They push people into subway trains. They hit people over the head, back of the head with baseball bats. We got to get them out of here. I've already signed an executive order requiring a mandatory death penalty for anyone who murders a police officer. And tonight I'm asking Congress to pass that policy into permanent
Mandatory
law.
death for anybody
Kills a police officer. Damn. Make you think twice.
Mandatory death for anybody that kills anybody. What are you talking about?
That's Texas.
It's mandatory death for anybody that kills anybody.
Yeah, but that's in Texas, so for
Why
real.
not?
But for real, that's how Texas is. If you kill somebody in Texas, it's death.
Yeah, why is that not?
Because some shit's different. But in Texas, it don't matter.
Lives being totally destroyed.
Why?
They don't want to be
I don't
killed.
know.
We're not
It's
going to
weird.
let them be killed.
Eye for an eye, motherfucker. You killed me.
Joining us in the gallery tonight is a young man
You're right.
who truly
but
loves
there
our
ain't-
police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years
How many
old
people
and
need
he
to
has
get out of
always
prison
dreamed of
if
becoming
you-
a police officer.
Put them to death. Because they killed somebody.
Oh,
A lot of them.
it wasn't you. It wasn't you. It wasn't you.
A lot of them. What the hell?
What up, little man? Yeah.
What up, little
Toss him up.
man?
Play catch with us. He got his Texas shit on. Yep.
Yeah.
Cowboy, baby. He's about
Never
that
get
shit.
Bob's.
Yeah, he got
Yeah. Raise your hand, bro.
he got his
Raise your
Texas. He
hand.
got that Texas
Yeah.
flag, bro.
He's like, what the hell's going on?
That's definitely that
But in
Texas flag.
2018, DJ was diagnosed with brain cancer.
Yeah.
The doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
That's what's up. That's cool.
How long is this motherfucker gonna talk for?
That's cool, man. That's cool. Stand out, little man.
Raise your hand. Raise your fist. God damn it.
You supposed to see him when his head was all covered and shit.
Raise your fist.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
I hope you live a long, happy life, kid.
there you go.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all.
Oh, my
I am
God.
asking our new Secret Service Director,
Hear that, DJ?
Sean
So
Curran,
you
to
part of the
officially
police
make
department.
you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
What the fuck? What the what?
He made him an agent of the Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yo, he gets his
What
big
just
dream.
happened, bro?
He made his dreams happen. With a snap of a motherfucking finger. That's what he just did. With a snap of a finger, I just made your life dream happen, little man.
Whoa. That is wrong.
I can go anywhere I want, motherfuckers.
I'm G'd up.
I can go anywhere I want in my dad.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what I like, man. Shit.
He said, I'm staying on business. I'm staying on business.
God damn it, Mike, why you gotta ruin it? Hold some moment.
Hey, take your thing, bro. This is yours.
Thank you, DJ.
Look, there's stuff for that.
DJ's doctors believe his
Let's
cancer
look for
likely
that.
came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was younger. Since 1975, rates of child cancer have increased by more than 40%. Reversing this trend is one of the top priorities for our new presidential commission to make America healthy again, chaired by our new Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Shit. You said that motherfucker can stand.
He the only one way he goes to the gym, boy. He's about to bust out the suit like the Rock on him.
Oh yeah, he's swole.
You know you don't eat up bad for him.
But you can tell he's like cut up behind his seat.
It's funny how they're just now showing all these people though. Like they didn't show Elon Musk the whole time. They still haven't showed him since they talked about it.
Yeah, they showed
Now they
him.
talk to him.
To get toxins out of our environment, poisons out of our food supply,
A cereal.
and keep our children healthy and strong. As an example, not long ago, and you can't even believe these numbers, 1 in 10,000 children had autism, 1 in 10,000, and now it's 1 in 36. There's something wrong, 1 in 36, think of that. So we're going to find out what it is, and there's nobody better than Bobby and all of the people working with you.
So it's going up.
That is crazy number.
So it's going up.
It was 1 in 10,000. Now it's 1 in 36.
I thought it was 1 in 10. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
That's good.
My son is got it.
It's good that they cut me down.
No. It's not, it was. No. It was one out of every 10,000 kids born had it. Now it's 1 out of every 36 kids had it.
Yeah, which is good.
No, it's a lot. That's really fucking bad.
So 36 kids are born, 1 child's got it. Every 36
Oh,
kids,
yeah,
1 child's
yeah.
got it.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at it as a back. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I was.
And pronouns.
Yeah, listen to it.
They, them pronouns.
I think that's got a lot to do with like women's,
January,
the,
who's here tonight and is now a courageous advocate
well, not
against
necessarily
this
depression
form of
medicine,
child abuse.
shit like that. Like that's got a lot to do with it.
Buy something. They'll figure it out.
Because
Yeah.
how many females go on depression medicine in the late, like mid 2000s to like now?
They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. They'll tell you something. They'll figure it out. Whatever it is.
Thank you.
Some of them
Stories
programs,
like
right?
this are why, shortly after taking office, I signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
Somebody told me there's a local school that's got a cat litter box in the bathroom because one of the kids identify
As a cat.
what cat? What school? What school was
I
it?
forget which one it was, but he would lick the back of his hands and shit.
Somebody told me Mardell,
Like this.
and then somebody told me Fruit.
Yeah. It was around here. And my wife was the one that told me about it.
I was like, right.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? That's some crazy shit,
Get
bro.
that shit out of
Let
here.
your kid say he's a cat and there's a boy.
Changes on children
So he's a
forever
cat.
ending
He has
the
a shit to
lie
litter
that
box.
any child is
That's
trapped
crazy.
in the wrong body. This is a big lie. And our message to every child in America is that you are perfect exactly the way
You are.
God made you.
Absolutely.
Because we're getting wokeness out of our schools and out of our military, and it's already out, and it's out of our society. We don't want it. Wokeness is trouble. Wokeness is bad. It's gone. It's gone. And we feel so much better for it, don't we? Don't we feel better?
See, senor.
Our service members won't be activists and ideologues. They will be fighters and warriors. They
All
will
about the
fight
eggs. So
for our
many egg
country. And
comments.
Pete, congratulations. Secretary of Defense, congratulations. And he's not big into the woke.
Blaze, what up, Blaze?
I know him well. I am pleased to report that in January, the U.S. Army had its single best recruiting month in 15 years, and that all armed services are having among the best recruiting results ever in the history of our services. What a difference. And you know, it was just a few months ago
We're going to 11 o'clock.
where the results were exactly the opposite. We couldn't recruit anywhere. We couldn't recruit. Now we're having the best results just about that we've ever had. What a tremendous turnaround. It's really a beautiful thing to see. People love our country again. It's very simple. They love our country and they love being in our military again. So it's a great thing, and thank you very much. Great job.
Good job. Good job.
We're joined tonight by a young man, Jason Hartley, who knows the weight of that call of duty. Jason's father, grandfather, and great-grandfather all wore the uniform.
Which one?
Jason tragically lost his dad, who was also a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy when he was just a boy, and now he wants to carry on the family legacy of service. Jason is a senior in high school, a 6-letter varsity athlete, a really good athlete, they say, a brilliant student with a 4.46, that's good, GPA. And his greatest dream is to attend the U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
Watching deer.
You watch that?
The deer.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna show you more.
Alright, cool. This one.
And Jason, that's a very big deal getting in. That's a hard one to get into, but I'm pleased to inform you that your application has been accepted. You will soon be joining the Corps of Cadets.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Thank you. Jason, you're going to be on the long
String
ring
cheese
line,
so
Jason.
fire. Bro, I eat that shit. I probably eat one string cheese every day. Guaranteed. And I string cheese it. I don't just bite it. I string cheese it. Pull it off in a string.
A state-of-the-art Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland. All made in the USA.
It's fucked up, bro. I got a bad experience with string cheese.
What the fuck?
I don't know if you can call it a bad experience or not.
Reagan wanted to do it long ago, but the technology
I don't know if
just
it's
wasn't
the
there.
right
Not
time
even
to
close,
talk
but
about
now we have it.
this. Bro.
And other places they have it. Israel has it. Other places have it. And the United States should have it too, right?
Trump was on everything back in the
They should
day,
have
bro.
it too.
Yeah,
So
I
I wanna
probably
say
on
it's
everything.
very, very important. This is a very dangerous world.
It's not that far back in the
We want to
day.
be protected, and we're going to protect
Don't make
our
it sound
citizens
old.
like never before.
Everybody string
To boost
cheese.
our defense industrial base, we are also going to resurrect the American shipbuilding industry, including commercial shipbuilding and military shipbuilding.
Bro, they build ships right down the road every day. Just ain't
And
big
for that
ships.
purpose, I am announcing tonight that we will create a new Office of Shipbuilding in the
Hey,
White House.
if you buy
Offer
string
special
cheese,
tax
you can
I need to
incentives
buy
to
some
bring this
stocks and
industry
steel.
home to America, where it belongs. We used to make so
Right,
many
like right
ships.
now,
I've
like,
been watching this. That's all I be thinking about with stocks.
We're going to make them
Buy.
very fast, very soon.
right, like somebody's got to
We'll have
know.
a huge
I'm
impact. To further
just telling
enhance our
everybody
national
saying.
security,
Listen,
my
where's the money
administration
right
will be
now?
reclaiming
Metal?
the Panama Canal,
shit,
and we've already
no.
started doing it.
You buy plastics and plastic companies.
Look at see that he's government contracts and shit.
Just
A lot
today, a
of
large
this shit.
American
Bro, you know what I
company
saw today? I was at the dump
buying both ports.
These motherfuckers going up on the hill with the fucking big ass dump trucks carrying cans, bottles, and all, the whole thing's full of cans and bottles and plastic shit. Going to dump it up on the hill.
But others could use it. But it was
For real.
the tremendous cost of American
The shit you put in the white containers to recycle, they're carrying that shit up on the hill and dumping it in the fucking ground.
Snake bites and mosquitoes. Not a nice.
That's wasted money, dude. It's wasted money.
Highly to go there, knowing there was a 25%
Yep, dumping the shit right in the ground.
The most expensive project also that was ever built in our country's history, if you bring it up to modern day costs. It was given away by the Carter administration for $1. But that agreement has been violated very severely.
$1.
We didn't give it to China.
What's that $1
We gave
worth
it to
now?
Panama. We're taking it back.
Taking it back. Taking it back. Point to you, motherfuckers, for taking it back.
And we have Marco Rubio in charge. Good luck, Marco. Now, we know who to blame if anything goes wrong. Marco's been amazing, and he's going to do a great job. Think of it, he got 100 votes. You know, he was approved with actually 99, but the 100th was this gentleman, and I feel
Somebody
very
else told me
certain.
they saw
So
the
let's assume we
fucking
got
recycling
100
go to
votes.
the fucking
And I'm either very, very happy about
in
that or
the
very
garbage.
concerned
And that's why
about
I only do it because it saves room in the trash
He's
can.
already proven. I mean, he's a great gentleman.
I mean,
He's
I
respected
feel like
by
that's less
everybody.
trash bags
Appreciate you
I gotta
voting for
fill.
Marco. He's gonna do a
If I put every
fantastic
cardboard
job.
box in the trash bag,
Thank you.
shit.
He's doing a great job. Great job.
It's long.
And I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support
Which
the
side
right
you see
to
all the old
determine
people
your own
on? I
future.
bet you see more old people on the
And if
Democrat
you
side.
choose, we welcome you
Like
into
the
the United
70s
States
people.
of America.
See
We
more
need
people in like
Greenland
60s
for
and younger.
national security and even
on the public
international
side.
security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security.
Oh, he's trying to
And
get
I think we're
Greenland.
gonna get it. One way or the other, we're gonna get it.
One way
That
or
sounds
We will keep you safe.
another. I'm going
We
to
will
find
make you
you.
rich and
I'm
together.
going to get you,
We will
get you,
take
get you.
Greenland to heights like you have never thought possible before.
You ain't
It's a
even
very
paying
small
attention.
population, a very, very large piece of land, and very, very important for military security. America is once again standing strong against the forces of
That's wild.
radical Islamic terrorism. 3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. Not that they were.
He just make it sound like he said we're gonna get Greenland one way or
Perhaps
the
the
other.
most
Damn,
embarrassing
One way
moment in
or
the history of our
that's
country.
deep.
I'm going to
Tonight, I'm
find you.
pleased to announce that we have just apprehended
Get you,
the
get you.
top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
Right now. He's on his way. See if you safe. Go get that motherfucker. Shit, we don't need to send the whole fucking military go over there and get that, take that motherfucker down. Send 10 guys over there. We're gonna take that motherfucker down.
He's done this shit. Why did damn, I ain't get to see
And
it.
I want to thank especially
So you
the
can't
government of
stop the
Pakistan
fucking
for helping
chat on
arrest this
TV.
monster.
I see
This
this.
was a very
Oh.
momentous day for those 13 families who I actually got to know very well, most of them, whose children were murdered, and the many people that were so badly, over 42 people, so badly injured on that fateful day in Afghanistan. What a horrible day. Such incompetence was shown. That when Putin saw what happened, I guess he said, wow, maybe this is my chance. That's how bad it was.
Win.
Should have never
Might have been a
happened.
mini
Grossly
earthquake,
incompetent
man.
people. I spoke to many of the parents and loved ones, and they're all in our hearts tonight. Just spoke to them on the phone. We had a big call. Every one of them called.
First on all this with no strike of water.
Everybody was on the line, and They did nothing but crime with happiness. They were very happy. As happy as you can be under those circumstances. Their child, brother, sister, son, daughter was killed for no reason whatsoever. In the Middle East, we're bringing back our hostages from Gaza. In my first term, we achieved one of the most groundbreaking peace agreements in generations, the Abraham Accords. And now we're going to build
fence, you live too close to your neighbor.
Create a more peaceful
Yeah,
and
what
prosperous
promotes this
future
speech?
for the entire region.
Yeah, right. They going,
Talking
yeah.
about that so much lately with everything going on with Ukraine and Russia. A lot of things are happening in the Middle East. It's a rough day.
Still got 15 minutes.
I'm also working tirelessly to end the savage conflict in Ukraine. Millions of Ukrainians and Russians have been needlessly killed or wounded in this horrific and brutal conflict with no end in sight. The United States has sent hundreds of billions of dollars to support Ukraine's defense. With no security, with
Canada and the United States, Canada wouldn't know what to do. Like, you're done. Go hide in the woods, boys. How you say it in French? Go hide in the woods.
do you want to keep it going for another 5 years?
Keep it going.
Yeah, you would say Pocahontas says yes. 2,000 people are being killed every single week. More than that. They're Russian young people. They're Ukrainian young people. They're not Americans.
Oh, yeah. They did what? They did what?
Has sadly spent more money buying Russian oil and gas than they have spent on defending Ukraine by far. Think of that. They've spent more buying Russian oil and gas than they have defending. And we've spent perhaps $350 billion, like taking candy from a baby. That's what happened. And they've spent $100 billion. What a difference that is. And we have an ocean separating us, and they don't. But we're getting along very well with them, and lots of good things are happening. Biden has authorized more money in this fight than Europe has spent by billions and billions of dollars. It's hard to believe that they wouldn't have stopped it and said at some point, come on, let's equalize. You got to be equal to us.
Yeah.
That didn't happen. Earlier today, I received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine.
There we go.
The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you.
Motherfucking the fear of God in that motherfucker in the White House the other day.
Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that
You
they
ain't
are
shit,
ready for peace.
motherfucker.
Wouldn't that be
You owe me so much.
It's that is convenient for you. Motherfucker does not stop.
You owe us so much right now. And whatever you want to give, no matter what it is, we are going to take it.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Cowboy.
It's time to stop this madness. It's time to halt the killing. It's time to end the senseless war. If you want to end wars, you have to talk to both sides.
There we
Nearly
go.
4 years ago, amid rising tensions, a history teacher
No
named
love in
Mark
war.
Fuller was detained in Russia and sentenced to 14 years in
I ain't a hippie, but there ain't no love in war.
The
Like, come on,
previous
man.
administration
fighting over
barely
dumb
lifted a
shit.
finger to help him. They knew he was innocent, but they had no idea where to
What do you
begin.
need that land for? You
The
need
last
that
summer I
land.
promised his 95-year-old mother, Malphine, that we would bring her boy safely back home. After 22 days in office, I did just that, and they are here tonight.
Everybody's there. Oh, stand up. Oh, she don't fall down. Oh, another Hitler move. He's giving out kisses. I'll give that my heart. He got out kisses. You tell me I was in the wrong. Hey! We made it, Mama.
To Mark and his great mom, we are delighted to have you safe and sound and with us. As fate would have it, Mark Fogel was born in a small rural town in Butler, Pennsylvania. Have you heard of it?
Butler, yes, I
Where his
have.
mother has lived for
Wait, that's where the fucking
past
you
78
got shot
years.
at. Butler,
I just
Pennsylvania.
happened to go there last July
Yeah.
13th for a rally.
Fuck.
That was not pleasant.
What a coincidence.
And that is where I met his beautiful mom right before I walked onto that
He
stage.
got shot.
And I told her I would not forget what she said about her
I
son.
don't know. I can still see
And I
some
never
fucking
did I?
shit happen with that. The shooting,
Less than
like,
10 minutes
was
later,
it real?
that
I don't know
same
if I still
rally,
believe that it was real. I believe that the guy got shot in the background, I guess.
and
But him getting
deranged
shot in the
assassin
ear,
unloaded
like,
8
hey,
bullets
you
from his
he was supposed to get shot in the
into a
chest. He had a
crowd of many
bulletproof vest on. He got
thousands of
missed. It missed.
My life
It
was
wasn't
saved by a
bulletproof vest,
fraction of an
it's
inch.
the-
Come on,
So
so
we're not so
you never
lucky.
know in today's world, Joe.
Corey
No.
Comparator was a firefighter, a veteran, a Christian, a husband, a devoted father.
You never know
And above
at
all,
all. with
a
this
protector.
politics.
When the sound of gunshots pierced the air, it was a horrible sound.
There's no way,
Corey knew
bro.
instantly
Bro was
what
a
it
bad,
was and what
bad
to
shot.
do. He threw himself on top of his wife and daughters and shielded them from the bullets with his own body. Corey was hit really hard.
Real bad.
You know the story from there. He sacrificed his life to save theirs. 2 others, very fine people, were also seriously hit,
This last
but
beer, you want it?
thankfully with the help
No,
of
I'm
2
cool.
great country doctors. He thought they were gone and they were saved. So those doctors had great talent. We're joined by Corey's wife, Helen, who was his high school sweetheart, and their 2 beloved daughters, Allison and Kaylee. Thank you.
You're like a fat Grinch. The Grinch was fat. The people next to these people don't look like they want to be shown on camera at all.
Look at the daughters of the guy who died.
Like,
Their dad sacrificed his life.
like I don't think I want to be shown on camera. Like, that's like, I don't know.
They probably don't.
No, like, why? But I'm invited to this thing. We're gonna show you on camera. Please
To
look
Helen,
happy.
Allison, and Kaylee,
Okay.
Corey is looking down on his 3 beautiful ladies right now, and he is cheering you on. He loves you. He is cheering you on.
Come on, girls.
Corey was taken from us much too soon, but his destiny was to leave us all with a shining example of the selfless devotion of a true American patriot. It was love like Corey's that built our country, and it's love like Corey's that is going to make our country more majestic than ever before. I believe that my life was saved that day in Butler for a very good reason. I was saved by God to make America great again. I believe that.
Saved by God is a It's crazy that none of them on the other side, they're sitting comfortable on the other side. Look how many people aren't there no more.
Thank you very much.
See that?
Lexington and Concord,
If I had the
to
people on the other
heroes
side
of
now.
Gettysburg and
We're
Normandy,
tired of this. We're
from the
leaving.
warriors who crossed the Delaware, to the trailblazers who climbed the Rockies, and from the legends who soared at Kitty Hawk, to the astronauts who touched the moon. Americans have always been the people who defied all odds, transcended all dangers, made the most extraordinary sacrifices, and did whatever it took to defend our children, our country, and our freedom. And as we have seen in this chamber tonight, that same strength, faith, love, and spirit is still alive and thriving in the hearts of the American people. Despite the best efforts of those who would try to censor us, silence us, break us, destroy us, Americans are today a proud, free, sovereign, and independent nation that will always be free, and we will fight for it.
Wrap it up, Trump.
Till death. We will never let anything happen to our beloved country, because we are a country of doers, dreamers, fighters, and survivors. Our ancestors crossed a vast ocean, strode into the unknown wilderness, and carved their fortunes from the rock and soil of a perilous and very dangerous frontier. They chased our destiny across a boundless continent. They built the railroads, laid the highways, and graced the world with American marvels like the Empire State Building, the mighty Hoover Dam, and the towering Golden Gate
Larry
Bridge.
Hoover.
They lit the world with electricity, broke free of the force of gravity, fired up the engines of American industry, vanquished the communists, fascists, and Marxists all over the world,
Going crazy.
and gave us countless modern wonders sculpted out of iron, glass, and steel. We stand on the shoulders of these pioneers who won and built the modern age. These workers who poured their sweat into the skylines of our cities. These warriors who shed their blood on fields of battle and gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. Now it is our time to take up the righteous cause of American liberty. And it is our turn to take America's destiny into our own hands and begin the most thrilling days in the history of our country. This will be our greatest era. With God's help, over the next 4 years, we are going to lead this nation even higher, and we are going to forge the freest, most advanced, most dynamic, and most dominant civilization ever to exist on the face of this earth. We are going to create the highest quality of life, build the safest and wealthiest and healthiest and most vital communities anywhere in the world. We are going to conquer the vast frontiers of science, and we're going
motherfucker, let's go.
lead humanity into space and plant the American flag on the planet Mars and even far beyond.
So maybe Elon Musk. Planet Mars.
We're going to Mars.
Going to Mars. Why? Well, I guess there are great-great-great-grandchildren who live there.
Unstoppable power of the
You gotta go
American
somewhere.
spirit. And we are going to renew unlimited promise of the American dream. Every single day we will stand up and we will fight for the country our citizens believe in and for the country our people deserve.
I like how the guy slinging the hammer a while ago is clapping the whole time. You ever been to a rally?
My fellow Americans, get ready for an incredible future,
Like,
because
this shit's wild. Just to go there and like just to see the reaction of people. You're not going there for the rally, you know what I mean? Just to get the vibe of the people. Like, this shit's crazy. These people are all wild out here. Not on either side. I'm just out here, it's like checking the vibe out.
don't want to go to events, but I don't want to go.
Ain't nobody left over there. Nobody.
And that is DJ funny as shit. Now that type of fucking rally.
Not to go for support.
That I know of.
I guess it depends on what kind of rally you're going to, I guess. It might not have been a presidential rally.
Alright, well, that's the end of this show. Sheesh. We'll go. That's the end of this show.
Let's everybody out of here.
That's it. We'll go. Alright. The rah-rah speech will sign some executive orders on indefinite stimulus checks. Stimulus checks for U.S. citizens, like checks we send to Ukraine. And they're the same. Probably. Probably, right? That's funny. As far as in the executive orders and stuff, listen, I definitely feel like food should be cheaper. Hell, you know what I mean? Even if, if you're talking about base things, like, you know what I mean? It costs more to eat organic. It costs more to have people do less to your food.
That's fucked up.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So yes, in that essence, you know what I mean? To all the people that want to eat all the processed foods and stuff, hell, yeah, no, it costs money to have machinery, to have oil, blah, 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 all that, whatever. For, regular life shit, no, we should have a program or have some executive orders, whereas though we have some realistic situations going on with that.
I feel like I got a hot take on that.
What you mean?
I feel like, do you think it's people that, it's not so much that people aren't eating the good shit, it's more people that are being more lazy and not wanting to cook the good shit. It's easier to cook the processed food.
Hell no. The good shit, for one, the good shit is not even out there for you. If you ever go to a regular store, like most people do, if you're on the East Coast, you're gonna go to a Food Lion, a Giant, Fresh Grocer, something like that.
But I'm saying, like, your old lady wants to, she don't want to cook the fucking
there's
fresh
a fresh
chicken.
aisle, there's a fresh section.
A fresh, like,
no, because people don't know about fresh foods. Like I said, even in the essence of what we're talking about, they don't really know about
you used to have to buy your meat from the butcher.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, even when you talk about organic meats and stuff like that, like, people don't know what the difference was. If you were to ask somebody, hey, what's the difference between,
organic,
this cow-fed beef and this other beef? And you know what I mean? Like,
got shit injected in it. Cause like butcher meat ain't red.
It is really. Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, I do agree that like I said, we have companies that it's going to be hard for a lot of these companies, but a lot of these companies I feel like don't need to exist. I do feel like there's way too many chemicals out here in our drinks, and we're paying for an unhealthy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? At this point in life, freedom of choice and all that shit, it sounds good, but people ain't out here, you know what I mean, drinking battery acid and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we drink stuff that is really, really toxic. We eat stuff that's really toxic. At this point, beer is
better for you than drinking soda.
Yeah, for sure though, for real, right?
Beer ain't never changed, soda has.
For the $8 shit to buy a carton of eggs, loaf of bread, gallon of milk, that type of shit. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's like, like what I told them before, our eggs around here are brown. You feel me? We got natural shit.
If you buy them, we don't cook them a lot with eggs, bro.
I love eggs. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too. I love eggs too. I just ain't got the time to make them.
Yeah, and as far as in bread and stuff, how the hell did bread become so expensive? We should all wonder and ask ourselves all the time. Yeah. That was all Charlie. from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's all they motherfuckers, because before it was bread. Bread used to be the poor man's go-to. How the hell did bread go from being the poor man's go-to to fucking you can't afford bread? What the fuck? But I feel like people need to start making stuff again too. Like I said, we're at the day and age now where this is not the lazy. Is that it on that shoulder? This is not the lazy man's day and age now. We're getting back to that working man's day and age. It's gonna be a lot harder for some people. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And
need more moms staying
like
home.
they say, everybody ain't gonna make it. That's unfortunately how that goes. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Always buy brown eggs.
From the store?
I work in a grain town. Best believe I don't eat bread no more. Hey, well, look, bread. The crazy thing is that's how lazy Americans have gotten. Bread is so easy to make.
Yeah, bread. Yeah.
Like I said, at one point in America, that was one of those things where people ate bread because they didn't have nothing else. You might make it home with a loaf of fucking bread, or you might go and bake bread in your stone oven at that time period, or whatever the case was. Either way.
Somebody trying to make money. Hey, bro, we can put bread on the shelves, and they can just buy it.
What do you mean? You mean like making bread and distributing it?
Yeah, that's where people became lazy, because people became smart. The smarter people became, the lazier people become.
Well, the grocery store, the grocery store and Walmart and all that.
Bread, so they don't have to make it.
They took it out the hands of the baker a lot because now, you know, people do live that fast life.
Trying to get rich, made it fucking. It's people trying to get rich, pretty much. They're like, well, we can open up a whole store and they can sell all of this.
That at the end of the day, now people need to start. But that's what I mean. Whereas though,
you get back to the small.
So many people complain exactly about where we're heading in the future. We just talked about how high the prices are for people to buy eggs and bread. If that's the case, then I can tell you right now, out of personal experience, you can make bread and raise chickens for and then have people sell and then sell that stuff. So, like I said, it's the time now where, like he did say, the American farmer,
Yeah.
I don't know all the regulations and stuff about, you know what I mean, different things that you got to go through, licenses, whatever, because it does cost money to make money. But
unless you know, people that buy them don't know, what I mean? You're supposed to have, you got to sign out for your house. You're supposed to have an inspector.
Yeah, I mean, getting a business license is not the most difficult thing at all. With Google and technology, I feel like people need to get out of the easy buck. People have been on the easy buck since COVID. People, especially Americans, like we got on everybody wants to stream. Everybody wants to have a podcast. Everybody wants to be an entertainer. Nobody wants to work and do things now. Like nobody wants to go into the offices. They want to do conferences. They want to talk to you from their computer. So it's like, shit, $20 ain't even gas money. Yeah, no, it's not. But like I said, now it's too easy in the essence of like, for a real hustler, a real worker, it is the time where as though it's like you can really make some money out here. There's people I know that have started doing all sorts of things now because, like I said, the most simple and basic things, that's what it's about. It truly is. People are getting hungry out here again. The most basic things. Especially now for SUV. I mean, I feel like the gas prices are going to go down. I don't think people really need to stress the gas prices as much.
I do.
I feel like they're going to go down.
Bro, my truck cost $120 to fill up last Sunday.
Yeah, you got a big ass
truck. In a quarter tank.
Yeah.
Now.
I mean, I got to put super in the one car. I got to put super in that joint.
That's cost a lot. I had a car one time that had.
That shit ain't no joke.
Regular costs now.
But at the same time, it's like I said, I feel like the gas is gonna go down.
I don't drive that far though. I drive fucking from here to Hebron to home.
All week though.
Yeah, it's all week.
Right.
It's like 50 miles. It's almost 50 miles a day, just to drive there to work, drop the kids off at school,
Yeah.
And go to work and come home. I
I
don't
mean,
even go to
shoot,
town. That's not
you
even
gotta be
going to
happy that
town,
you got
bro.
somewhere to go. Soon we're gonna get to a point where it's like you might not have,
I wish I could
you
move
know,
closer
well,
to town.
you do physical
But I
stuff.
don't want
So
to.
Mhm.
I said I wish I could move closer to town, but I don't want to. Like,
I wouldn't want to.
no, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
I don't want. One, it costs more money, and two, I ain't got as much freedom.
122, 175 to fill my Ram 1500. But
You keep your foot out of the gas pedal.
like I said, I do feel like gas prices are going to get better. I feel like life in America for a lot of
As soon as they
different.
start drilling, drill baby drill. As soon as we start drilling our own oil,
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, you know, granted, race wise and all that, people want to bring up certain things and stuff like that. It's like, you know, it is what it is. I don't feel like it's going to get but so wild as people think because we in a different day and age. And it's like freedom of speech runs both ways. And I have never met a whole bunch of tight-lipped niggas. I've never. So for everybody who was like, man, you know, the white boy's going to get crazy now. Bruh, look, we've been getting along for quite some time now. So I don't think the people that have those type of intentions, you know, it's always, the platform has always been there. I don't feel like there's anything of that nature is something to worry about when it comes to this shit. I truly don't. I feel like everybody needs to worry about the main shit that was at hand that we was talking about. Some of that other shit lost me though. Kind of up with that. Not here in Canada. Hey Kyle, so do you gotta pay $5 million to come here? Or no?
County in Canada is county in Canada.
Yeah, how does that? I need to look more into that. Who has to pay the $5 million? The $5 million gold card. I mean, it sounds almost like a Wonka.
Oh, that was with the business bullshit.
So it's only for businesses?
Yeah, it was somebody that wants to invest in a business in America. They're gonna give them $5 million to start their business in America. Is what that was.
Is that how that works?
That's what it sounded like. Yeah. So they're gonna. If somebody's smart, somebody wants to invest in a business. That's gonna be, but it's gotta be American made. It's gotta be in America. We're gonna give you $5 million to start that business. That's what it sounded like.
Let's see. Trump's
But that means
proposed
more
gold
jobs.
card is essentially a $5 million pathway to U.S. residency and citizenship for wealthy foreigners. It's designed to replace the existing EB-5 visa program, which required a $1 million investment in U.S. businesses. The gold card offers green card privileges, plus meaning permanent residency and the ability to work freely in the U.S. with a route to citizenship. The idea is to attract affluent individuals who would contribute significantly to the economy through taxes, spending, and job creation. Trump claims it will also help reduce the national deficit. Okay. So basically, they used to have to pay $1 million. So basically, it has increased $4 million from the $1 million. That's basically what
I thought
transpired.
he said he was gonna give them $5 million.
He did not say he was giving them $5 million. I don't know which Trump you think you was
I
talking
thought he said he
to.
was gonna give them $5 million. To
I ain't
start
never
their
met a
business.
rich mother. No.
We're gonna give
Rich
you
people
$5
don't
million
get rich
to
like
start
giving
your
away no money.
business.
I don't know what you talking about now. You
You
talking?
gotta get that all back in taxes.
Yeah, no.
Plus-
Yeah.
10
They
times,
pay.
30 times.
Yeah, no, they got to pay that. It's a fucking fast pass. I mean, shit, a fast pass to the bank, nigga. You gotta go take your ass to the bank. Nigga. It was $1 million before.
In the bank.
Nigga, $5 million, you gotta go back to the bank 4 more times. You gotta, shit, that's a fast, well, fuck. That's a fast pass to the bank. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, it's an interesting sound, but I don't even live in that tax bracket. I have to see the numbers of how many people we have coming over here that fit in that tax bracket.
How many tax brackets are there? What tax bracket am I in?
You funny as shit. But that is a good question. How many tax? I
Is there a lower?
was three.
I
but
want to
then
know
it became
if there's a
4.
lower tax bracket than what I'm in. That's all I want to know. Is there a lower one than what I'm in? Then I'm doing all right.
The United States. God, are you serious? Wait, no. It says the United States currently has 7 federal income tax brackets.
7. I thought 30,000. Now, hey, how many people don't make $30,000 a year? But that's like 30,000. I think feel like it's the second tax bracket. That's what I'm in.
These brackets range from 10 to 37% and are determined by income level and filing status. Damn. We have a lot of tax brackets.
I guess it would be
7.
You got from 0 to 30, and then 30 to like 70 maybe.
You gotta have a job.
70 to 100,
brackets, bro.
100 to 120, 100 to 150.
What you mean, DJ?
200, 200 and 300.
I want to see what tax bracket I'm in. Good lord. He said I'm 20.5. Kyle's stupid.
5% tax.
Kyle's stupid. You know, I'm 20.5. I know exactly.
You're going to be paying taxes in the United States. You don't watch out.
Well, he probably do. I think Kyle probably got some shit going on because he be.
They say he was I thought he lived in the United States. He said he lived in he said he's outside of Vancouver.
Yeah, but Kyle one of them type characters.
Traveler.
Kyle one of them type characters. Yeah, I would say Kyle got some shit going on. I don't think I like Kyle so much if he ain't had some shit going on. I know Kyle got some shit going on.
That's me, DJ.
He said
talking random shit.
He was talking about you. He said that you like Mr. Tommy from Martin. He said he like Tommy from Martin. You nigga, he's like, what job, Tommy? Those things. Ah, shit, he's stupid. But no, the gold card is interesting. What else did he cover that was really crazy?
You gotta go back and rewatch it. Or look at the highlights. Somebody got highlights on the end.
Look at the highlights?
Yeah, somebody got highlights.
I mean, I feel like...
Let's go back and rewatch the highlights.
Nah, I cannot. That was a long speech. That was a long speech.
That was 2 hours. We sat there watching that shit.
Oh, all the money and shit. That's what I'm gonna wrap this up with. We're gonna wrap this up talking about all of the money. Like I said, I don't know how everybody feel about Trump. I really don't care. I don't expect y'all to care how I feel about Trump. That's how politics should be. We should be able to feel however we want to feel about it and respect each other's opinion, as long as we are all, using our thinking cap and making educated decisions. And past that, my favorite part about this whole thing, bro, is they audit everything that we do. And just like we were talking about tax brackets, bro, they want a piece. If you do something, you work, they want a piece. And I love the fact that for the first time, I'm getting to find out where the hell all of my pieces are going. It is a beautiful thing. If you don't like anything about this president or whatever, like I said, my one takeaway that I feel like everybody should be able to agree on, if you pay taxes, is that yes, I love knowing where my taxes are going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People are saying, well, these numbers are fudged and fake. And this. Hey, look, some numbers are better than no numbers.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you that right now.
You're saying that no news is better than...
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, some numbers are better than no numbers. You said you agree to disagree? But you don't like the fact that they doing the audits? Wish they could do the same here. I want to know where my money is going. Hey, that's a fact.
First Lady of the United States.
But yeah, Blaze, you don't agree with the audits and shit, Blaze? I ain't gonna lie, I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
He said, Kyle, your money going to Drake. Hey, Blaze, that comment there, though, most underrated comment of the night, bro. That motherfucker there, that's hilarious. Trudeau's pocket. He said she might see you. Hey, I can't say you wrong. What you said about the politics? Oh yeah. Yo, that's funny. He said he might see you. That's hilarious. But yo, he said, yeah, there was money going to all sorts of dumb shit though. And I'm not. Look, I'm not saying dumb because
a lot of money he was adding up right there.
For all you sensitive people out in the world that we don't really care to not be sensitive for or whatever, I don't mean dumb as in fucking, like, if that's the country that you live in that you feel like it's dumb.
I can't believe it don't make sense though.
But yeah, it don't make sense for my money to be going there. I feel like that's dumb. It's just like when you give when your girl come back in the house and your girl's like, hey, look, I bought blah, 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 blah. And you're like, we got one of them shits already. You know, it works perfectly fine. That type of dumb.
Like, that's giving money to the homeless. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah. Like,
why are you doing that? Fuck that motherfucker. He had the same life I did. He chose to go a different route.
Yeah, no, I completely, like I said, that shit, there's a lot of shit that was on.
A windbreaker jacket. Man, what was them windbreaker jackets he used to have? Ocean. Damn, what was them ones that used to do like late 90s?
Late 90s? I don't know.
Yeah, them windbreaker jackets.
Shit, they was wearing Perry Ellis. They was wearing Tommy Hilfiger Jones.
I ain't have one.
They was wearing late 90s. Everybody like on the East Coast, like we was wearing them Aviarak jackets. I was a young boy. Had the same jump from the belly jump, the white jump. I feel like ain't that where the diplomats got their symbol from? I feel like diplomats got their symbol from the Aviarak jacket. Now that I think about it, but anyway,
surf style.
We're about to get up out of here. I hope y'all had fun watching the show with us. I said show. It does feel like politics is a show now. I hope y'all enjoyed the speech to Congress. Yeah. Plus the random commentary and stuff from everybody. Y'all have a good night.
Hilfiger.
The Hilfiger was the best. Yeah, the Hilfiger was. They started hating on Tommy. They found a way to.
That motherfucker's still around.
Yeah.
He's still there. Tommy.
How you sneak back in? People stopped caring, but they said that it was like false info anyway. The Tommy shit. They said the Tommy shit was false.
People still weird time.
But yo, I'm out of here. Y'all be gooch. Appreciate everybody. Go check out the new music and stuff. Go check out the BTB Revolution YouTube.
BTB fans.